to go. Nom 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 nom. Blank. Perfect. Let's figure out how to train my pet.
Salutations.
Is it you?
Want to make your
Show me your
demons more
selection of
powerful?
grimoires?
It'll cost
What is
you,
that?
But you've come to the right place.
You got books. Grimoire of Firebolt. And they're different ranks. And Blood Pact.
Yes.
Are these... Is this for... Oh. Yeah, Imp. Is it only Imp? Because it's like rank 4 or rank 5. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. Where do I put it? Oh, okay. Put it here. Nope, that's not how I buy things, Hannah. Bye. Okay. So I've got 2, 3. I should read these first. I think I just sold him back to him. God fucking damn it. I hate this. Why do I gotta get out of this in order to do it? But it doesn't mean I can sell other crap to him, so that's good. You do not have a pet. What do you mean I don't have a pet? Biatch, I have a pet. Do I have to put him out? That's annoying. Going to TwitchCon? Hell no, I'm not going to TwitchCon. No offense to TwitchCon. That shit is so expensive. It is so expensive, and it's only gotten more expensive with time. I'm just like, oh my god. Okay, so he learned that. Awesome. This is gonna be a slow
make your
and,
demons
and
more
painful
powerful?
process.
It'll cost you, but you've come to the right place.
So we'll get rank 3 Firebolt. Can I just... Grimoire of... Do I have to get both of these? Well, they have Grimoire of Blood Pact rank 1 and rank 2. Oh. Did it do it? Okay. That's nice. That makes my life a lot easier. Okay. Gonna buy all them things. JK, we're not buying all of them, but we're buying most of them. And that means I can sell shit too. So can I sell this melon juice? I sell. I'm gonna probably want to keep that ring. Poison spider fang. Fuck you, I don't want you. -4. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of the horn. Black leather. Small pouch. Do I need that? Boink. Tusks. Minus a lot. Can't use. This thing? Okay. Can I get rid of this oil? Flask of oil? Sweet. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me get all this ready to go. Don't want your daggers. Don't want your swords. Do I want silk cloth? Okay. Is this worth it? It's got +3 agility, -1 armor, -4 strength. Cool. Gross. We got one more. Nothing. Okay. I shall learn my grimoires. I did. Okay, equip this. I got a ring. Right click. Is not available to your pet. That's annoying as shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna click them. I think it's working in a way. Okay. That's Voidwalker, Voidwalker, Succubus, and Voidwalker. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Boink. Should I see if... What was I gonna ask? Fuck me, I was gonna ask something. I don't know. We out. Surely that's normal and fine. Should I be buying water? Oh. I need to fix my armor. Where do I do that? My body is borked. I'm borked. I need to get unborked. Okay. Okay, well, it's a temporary assignment for 90 days. Hey, that's 90 days of sleeping in, which is pretty freaking good. Just saying. Armor's broken? Have to get all new armor. I know the borking. I broke it. Except for my head and my shoulders. Those be made out of freaking steel. Doing pretty good on that end, yeah. Hi, Red Hood. How are you? I'm doing well. I have no complaints. Other than apparently my body is broken in here, but that's fine. That's totally normal. So I did get gifted something very interesting. Jamaican eggnog. It's technically called, rum milk, but it's eggnog. Very alcoholic. I might use it as a punishment stream. We'll see. If not today, then maybe tomorrow. Or maybe I'll do it for subs or something. We'll see. Where am I going in here? I'm just running in a circle. Okay. Rum milk. I know, it's homemade too. So, it's supposed to be really good. It takes this dude like a week to make it. I just don't like the consistency of eggnog. Okay. Okay, I jump. I'm jumping. More power you doing? So you just replaced the can of air freshener in the office bathroom with an air horn, and now we wait. I would love that. Rum ham. Nice. It's not rum ham. But it does look a little weird. Not gonna lie, it's a little weird. Just a bit. Send it to Drift? I can't send alcohol in the mail, especially when it's something like homemade. It wouldn't last. Could you imagine trying to ship someone eggnog? By the time you got it, it would be rancid. It'd probably be an improvement, though. Jeff Rumham? Yes. You're doing good? You're finally off of work for your 7 days. You have 7 days off? Heck yeah. That sounds nice. Sounds like good recovery. Homemade rum chata. No. No, rum chata is very different. Rum chata is rice-based. And cinnamon. This is like cardamom and like heavy holiday spices with a fuck ton of coconut milk, 2 different types of rum, and wait, okay, there you are. And a whole bunch of, it's thick. It's thick, man. Thick with like 8 C's. Oh, okay. I'm just jumping behind the counter.
Best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't find any better. Now, what can I help you with?
Fix me, I'm broken. Thanks, okay, bye.
See you around.
Yeah, I'm not broken no more. Oh, can I even jump? Oh, look at my hops. Cinnamon noted. Rum chata is good. I love rum chata. Okay, okay. I lost you all. Where are we going? Aha! I hit. Where I just follow. I follow. I be good. Well, rum chata may be good. You're all about the bum chata. Is bum chata when you yourself are a bum? Or is it the chata of the bum? I feel like we need a little bit of clarification on that one. Not too much clarification, but enough clarification. By the way, you've decided that your spirit animal is a vulture? Horse. Horse, I give to you.
Greetings.
Take my letter.
At ease, adventurer.
Okay.
Magistrate Solomon is a
Goodbye.
noble leader. His words carry great weight with me. I shall seek the counsel of the king and make the situation
is
clear.
General Marcus
Assure
covered
the
in
good judge
chest
that he has
hair,
the
or is
Stormwind
that
army
like
Reinforcements will be sent as soon as word is
A
given
tattoo?
from His Majesty.
What does he have going
While
on there?
I wait for a response from the
That
king,
looks
I want you
weird.
to carry this letter to Magistrate Solomon. Dismissed, adventurer.
Did he have a new mission? Did I pick it up? Okay. I hope so. Okay, so non-confrontational, opportunist, and sociable but solitary. Okay. With a great enthusiasm for making the most of life's leftovers. Technically speaking, that means you could be a butterfly too if you really wanted. If you wanted to be a cuter version, because butterflies eat fucking roadkill too. And they taste with their feet. So if you want to get funky fresh and a little freaky and still maintain those traits that you're talking about, then there you go. Butterfly is the life for you. Random, but true. I know you can't send booze in the mail. Otherwise, you'd have a... Yeah. Oh, a case of port would be so good. That would be so good. That would be very yummy. Very, very yummy. It's different for everyone. It sounds like he's covered in chest hair. It sounds like he's covered in chest hair. Oh, so his voice is low enough that we assume it's chest hair. The quest volume is taking up... Oh, the talking is volumes. Okay, hold on one second. Are we picking up this one? Oh, yeah, yeah. What is it inside? Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna mess with a setting real quick. Options. Na 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 na. Text to speech. That's not on. Never mind. Audio. Image dialogue. We'll put it there. Let's see if this is any better, Koi. Oh, yeah, bunga. Let's go.
I'm a bit busy right now making horseshoes for Werner Osgood in Lakeshire.
I don't care if you're making horseshoes.
So old Werner needs some shoes, does he? Okay,
need some
I'll give
shoes.
him his 50 horseshoes. Here they are, all boxed up and ready to go. Tell Werner it was a pleasure doing business, and be sure he reads the note attached to this crate.
I ain't telling him to read shit. He gonna do what he gonna do. See, but the point on the food tree is vastly different. As a vulture, you managed to corner me, I'll puke on you. I mean... True. True. You could be like a vengeful moth. You can just like chew holes in everyone's favorite sweater out of spite. It sounds like more fun than like voluntarily puking on someone. You know, I can't even imagine doing that as like a defensive maneuver. Same thing with like there was some comedian who's like, you know what, if you ever get in a fight, like piss yourself. If you're in a fight, you know you won't win because no one's gonna want to fight someone who's covered in pee. And I'm like, yeah, but now you're covered in pee. Like, and also I'm very pee shy. I don't think that's just something I could do on command, even if I wanted to. So like, just puking on someone's face in defense, I'd be like, Jesus, do you just get so worked up with anxiety that you make yourself throw up? Like, whoa, sounds stressful. What's up, Rizzo? How are you doing? Unless you're Conan, that would be different. Pee-pee pants? Yeah, I don't want to be pee-pee pants. People have done it. I'm not saying that they haven't, but I am saying that it's a little weird. You didn't know that you played WoW? I hadn't until recently. This is my very first playthrough of WoW. I'm a wee little baby. I'm only level 23. But I enjoy it. I like it a lot. Do you play WoW? The real thinking going down here? I mean, I'm just being honest with you. I feel like it's one of those things that sounds good in theory, but like you really gotta, I don't know. I feel like there's some stuff with that we haven't really worked out the logistical problems. Why are there so many goddamn ramps? Where am I going? What is happening? Am I in the right spot? Jesus. I feel like I'm like a Salvador Dali painting. Hello? Okay. I made it. Okay.
You have my gratitude, adventurer. I sent that message.
Do you want me to accept this one? I did it.
Weeks ago
okay, so
and
we're
had
Hearthen?
believed it a failure. but it seems the spell did reach at least some pendants after a significant delay. In time, I hope to learn how to send an attack through the pendants to immobilize any Shadowhide gnolls who wear them. But before that is possible, I'm afraid that much more research is required.
I like that you can still hear him
My rival
talking.
Morganth is a vicious
Even
mage
as
of
we
great
arrived.
power who lives in the Tower of Ilgalar in Redridge.
Ilgalar.
I have developed a means of spying on him, the Eye of Azora, and can now view him from afar.
Are we turning
But to
these
study
things in?
his thoughts, I require
Nope.
further aid.
I love
If you are
turning things
willing,
in.
then take my glyph of Azora to the Tower of Ilgalar.
My
Place
dear
it upon the lion
Theocritus,
statue near the
Theo-
tower. When
whatever.
this is done, the
Theo,
power of Azora
you
will
talk
grant
a lot,
visions of
sir,
Morgan's
which is
future
okay.
plans.
I don't mind it, but
Thank you.
But you
This
do.
really helps me out. But what's this?
Can we get these?
Argus sent a note
No?
with the crate. What?
None of 'em?
Argus wants me to pay him? Bah. Well, adventurer, thank you for your help.
do I gotta? Where's this other one? Is it inside? Yeah. Okay. You've been playing this 09? What kind of character did you got? You play classic, or did you play something else? What the? Houses throw me off. Okay. Whoever built this stuff, man, they need a new architect.
Need help? Thank you for your time, adventurer.
Do
For
I
your
pick that
service
up?
to
'Cause I did.
Lakeshire and Stormwind,
Okay.
I reward you with these coins. Now, if
Thanks
you'll
for the
excuse me, I find
coins.
this correspondence somewhat of a mystery. Something is amiss in our kingdom.
Okay,
I
what's the
fear
plan
this
now?
is the beginning of conflict, not the end.
It's definitely a bad move.
Something
And a
odd is
spat
afoot
with your
the Stormwind
significant
army.
other.
They should have been here in force by now. Time is a luxury we don't
Hovercraft, are you
have,
talking about the
however.
peeing
I
on
will
yourself
not
or
stand
the
by and
puking
watch the
on?
people
I
of
mean, both
Lakeshire
are
give their
bad.
lives without trying to
I feel like
enlist
one
more
is gonna
help.
get a
I've heard
different,
word of a people's
a
militia
different
forming
type
in
of
Westfall.
pity.
Take
You know?
this plea to their leader, Gryan Stoutmantle. Perhaps Stoutmantle's men can lend some support here until the king sends reserves.
I'm like trying to think how that would go down. If I was like dating someone and we got in some sort of altercation about who hid the remote, I have no idea. I'm picking some stupid shit. And they puked on me, I'd be like, yo, like, are you good? Because this is a really, like, this isn't a good response. You're gonna wear down your teeth. Okay, where are we
would
going?
you like to fly to?
Where to? What? Hello? Okay, so it's ours. Wait, no, what are you doing? We can go. Wait.
Okay, we're gonna go this way.
Oh, we're not flying?
Have a good one.
Okay, I go follow. I put you on follow so that I don't die. Don't die. Okay, you're followed. Yay. But yeah, if I was in like an altercation with my person and then they peed themselves, I would be a little bit more concerned about that one. That would be like a like do we need to get you depends? Is this you know? Yeah, that would be a thing. That would definitely be a thing. Wow, devs love ramps. Apparently so. They're just ramping it up. That was the worst joke of the night, I'm pretty sure. The Resto Druid on retail? So leveling a feral DPS Druid on Classic at the moment. Hell yeah! I'm a really little lady. Really little. I'm a little lady who shoots fireballs from the heavens and has teeny legs and somewhat high anxiety. That's where I'm at, you know. But I do have a sexy man incubus, which is funny. It's really nice. They run really funny. Okay, there we go. You meant you've tried both and just don't. Oh, well. I'm sorry for your loss of personal fluids. Well, hello there, lady, and your awesome WoW lackeys. Oh, what's up, Mr. Cosmic Saki? I love that. That's why I called you Mr. Cosmic Saki. Makes me smile. Why we got spiders? I don't want spiders. I don't know why I chose that one. Sometimes when I go from controller games to mouse and keyboard, I literally have no idea what to do with my hands. I'm just like, what am I supposed to do? And then I forget I'm supposed to push buttons that do things. Or I'll hold shift thinking it's gonna make me run. Fuck your spiders. They're gross. Oh my god, there's more behind us. And we're getting close to you. Why are you Okay, he's dead. He's dead. The other one is gonna try to gobble my biscuits. No, there's nothing there. Don't gobble them. Biscuits be small. Biscuits be small. Oh my god. Why is it always the spiders, man? They know I'm afraid. They know I don't like them. They doing this shit on purpose. Like, look, this one is just joining in just because he can. Like, look, he's going right to me. Why did he go right to freaking me? Little butthole? Terrible. No, thank you. I'm getting out of here. I'm following. Ah. That's what the real fights are about, kinda. I feel like the things that like slowly wear away at relationships are always like the stupidest things. Where if you put them down on paper, you'd be like, wow, this is really dumb. And then it always like ends up being, well, it's just the, like, you know, it's the premise of the whole thing. Principle, blah, 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 blah. And then it just escalates. People be cray. Let's see. Na, na, na. Your wife and I are sitting on the couch watching TV and I hear a text, realizing you left your phone in the kitchen. And then you get up and go to the kitchen to check it, and it's a text from your wife, please bring back the chips on your way back. I love that. Why are you telling him to watch himself? He seems so nice. I'm gonna say thanks. Thanks. JK, why are you giving all your love? Why is all the love happening? Oh my goodness. Okay, oh. We got things going on. I gotta follow the right person. Who knows if they need Depends? I mean, depends on how many pairs of pants they own and they're willing to throw out after they piss them in public. You know, the usual. Which pet should I put out? Do you have a preference? Just the impy? Okay, you wanna wait for me to put him out? Okay. I guess it depends. Fair. He killed my imp. My little impy dude. Impy McGee. Imp Master 3000. Okay. Hugging. Kiss. Oh, now I have a whole bunch of more things on here and I don't even know what they are. Do I have to manually pick the fucking spells that he does? Nah, hopefully he just does his own shit. I don't want to have to deal with that. Okay, Imp. Sick him, boy. I'm gonna shadow bolt him and then he's gonna die. They just die so fast. More silk cloth. Feel Depends might be the answer to the whole pea situation. If it's not, then we have some bigger issues. Indeed. What are we touching? Open sesame. Do we have to, like, get the toe beads? We got a glyph? Complete. Do I accept? Yeah. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna accept all the things. I am very accepting of this thing. Okay. Bump, bump. Whoa. Tower of El Galar. I wonder how they went about naming all these places. I feel like they just really liked extra L's. They're like, you know what? This is the thing. We're gonna try to make everything as difficult to pronounce as possible and have it have that nice little, like, elvish at the end. Okay, let's go. Brute is dead. Oh, I can do my little instant thing. Well, bam! Have a little extra buff. Very nice, very nice. There's another quest to turn in on the left. Bum, 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 bum. Might as well just do this, because he's gonna go down so fast. Not bad. I got some melon juice. Very demure. Of course. Yes? Oak doke. pulling them all? Nope. Well, we pulling them all. We selling the farm. Let's go. Hi, Shadow. How are you doing? Hopefully everything's going super well. So you're packing for a trip to Florida? Your grandma's 80th birthday? You're gonna watch the stream at the same time? Oh, well tell her happy birthday. That's so exciting. I hope I make it to 80. I hope I make it to 100. I'll be a freaking sassy grandma. That's the plan. The sassiest of grandmas. Be a sass ma. I want to be the rowdy grandma at like the retirement home. Is that an option? Because it should be. Maybe I just shouldn't let my dreams be dreams. Okay. Little dude. Stabby wabbied. Perfect. Okay. Up we go. It's the first time using flight benefits? Ooh, are we? Oh, we going in here. My keyboard is not level. What's going? Oh, there we go. Better. Sorry, I was having a moment there. Okay. It got split. You know, we're just fireball. Fireball. This wind spell makes me feel like a badass. Even though there's absolutely no reason for me to feel that way. I mean, I'm only, oh shit. There's a lot going on now. We need to get over there. Okay, you're staying there? Perfect. Is my imp doing his impy thing? Do you want me to take out this archer or nah? Actually, I probably can't handle him. Switch. I think I'm on. There you go. This will take him down. Need more mana. Okay. We're gonna get some more mana real quick. You know, this seems like a good time. So this is your first time using benefits, 189 for your sister and I to go round trip first class? That's so great. I love that. That's awesome. Okay. I got no mana, but I got hopes and dreams and this wonderful button that gives me mana. Oh. We're gonna go eat him. Can't beat him, eat him. And then get more mana. Nice. Oh, I'm so close to leveling up. So close. Oh, little sparkles. Beauty gumdrops. What you got in your pocket? Thank you. So you also found some under cabinet silicone matte liners, okay, that you use for resin printers, and a few more for work areas in certain resin mess. Has like a 1-inch lip. That's kind of nice. Silicone is perfect for resin, unless your resin is like splattery, and then it's no bueno. But if it's not, and it kind of is like labby, it's so freaking satisfying peeling that stuff off. More shadow bolts. Put a little duty on there, a little dot. Get this going. He looks like he's getting chewed down pretty quick. Okay, we'll Tab to the other guy, put a dot on him, get him going. Sounds appealing. The puns are perfect. I love them. I love them so much. It is super satisfying. I do enjoy resin. I wish it wasn't so, like, fumey. You know what I mean? It's pretty fumey. But it's good shit. It's honestly just, real talk, it's good. It does exactly what it needs to do. It's freaking affordable. It's good. I want to rapid fire this. Okay, perfect. Why do they always run out of it? Keep them the fireballs. Keep them there forever. Mass would be great for messy crafts? Yes. Yeah, 38 by 22 is pretty significantly bigger than the stuff you'll usually find online, especially for silicone. You know, that's a great call, is doing like a silicone baking mat. Because I feel like if you're doing anything on the craft end or searching for anything on the craft end, sizing is very, very different. Is this better? No, I don't think so. Okey-doke. Get him, little amp. Let's see, you went for a job interview at UPS. I said, sorry, I'm late. I went to the wrong address, and they made me a regional manager. I love it. They are pretty good at that. We're still waiting on our big freaking, like, yay, leveled up. Our big package. We have a giant Goku. And we're waiting on him. Granted, it's like an exceptionally large delivery, so like 3 fridge-sized crates for this thing. It's gonna take a while. But dang, it's stressful. Stressful waiting for it. Do you want the link in the Discord? Yeah, do it. Absolutely. Put in the check it out. That way we can all check it out. Up we go. Stairs. Well, that's not very accessible. Good, we're making progress there. I hit the wrong one. Good job, me. Good job. Wait, why did the second hand get fired from its job? It spent too much time on the clock just ticking around. I dig it. You've got a good amount of, like, I would say one-liners, but they're not really technically one-liners. They're like, you know, little two-punch kind of jokes. I like them. Okay. Go and get this little pot of sorts. What the hell is this? Is this an urn? I don't even care. We're completing the quest. It's done. Boop, boop. Are we jumping? I wish you would step back from the... Oh, okay. Ledge, my friend. Got 3 guys directly under. Get that all good. Alright. Nice. To Duskwood we go. I'm excited. I've never been to Duskwood. Be good. You posted it and check it out? Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Jado. Cool. So what are you doing on your trip? Are you doing anything fun? Like, other than, obviously, you have the fun of the birthday, because that's going to be a big thing. But are you doing any, like, sightseeings when you're there? Or, you know, any of that kind of stuff? Okay, we grabbing all the things. Never mind, I guess we're not grabbing all the things. Are we grabbing all the things? Okay. Ignore them? Man, I don't know if I can ignore a 4-foot diameter spider. I'm gonna be very honest. I don't even think an Australian could ignore that, and that says a lot, because they let those bitches live in their houses. Screw that. I'm putting a fence between it. You're gonna be going to a resort in Daytona? A private beach? Ooh, that's nice. Are you sure you wanna... There's so much. There's so many spiders. I'm okay. Do you like how I'm keeping just like the safest of distances? Oh my god. They're shooting shit at Kara? So you've been looking at mats forever? Because prints dripping is so messy. I can only imagine. And, like, I've never actually used, like, a 3D resin printer or anything like that. They look so freaking cool. Like, they look dope as hell. But I also don't know the process of cleaning them. Like, I know you have to clean them in very special, like, alcohol solutions and all that kind of stuff. And it can be pretty intensive and very messy. And I know if you get regular resin on your skin, it's really bad. Mainly because it's like an oily plastic chemical. Like, that should not be getting absorbed. So like taking precautions with that stuff is probably super important. Yay. I'm 24. Yay, it's nice. Okay, are we going on foot? Okay, I'm gonna put you on follow then. Follow, you're good. Oh, now you have a 4-foot diameter oak poker table that you've salvaged by putting the top of a folding poker table and the oak pedestal of a dining table. Both pieces were in the trash, and this is why I think of myself as a vulture. I can see that. I can see that. That is a little vulture-y. But not like... let me think on it. Here's the thing. I feel like vultures... With vultures, you have an assumption that it's somewhat predatory, right? It's literally just waiting there. Waiting there. So, like, you would have to be scoping out someone's house knowing that they have, a poker table, just waiting for them to put it out. So, I feel like you're more of an opportunist, but you're also not, like, puppy dogging people, you know? You're not circling above them. So, maybe, is there another creature that would fall in line with that? Also, transferring prints from wash and cure stations. Also, the process of clipping all the supports. Yes. Man, I've been watching those, like, the support clipping videos, but, like, ASMR stuff on TikTok, and it's a lot of fun. It's some of them are super satisfying. And then other people just rip the shit out of them and, like, break their prints. Just like, why are you doing that? So it's denatured alcohol. It actually works way better than IPA and less odor. It also doesn't cloud or sludge from cleaning resin prints. That's cool. Can you reuse it? Or is it like a one-time dip kind of thing? I'm sure there's some sort of like threshold in regards to like its usability. A raccoon. Raccoon would make sense too. I would say raccoons are opportunists. Crows. If they see something shiny, they're gonna doink it. You might be a crow. You want to 3D scan and copy your Gunpla? Oh, the Evangelion lobster? I have one of the lobsters, and it is so much fun. But I will say, the little, like... Not the lobster legs. They have little baby, like, teeny body leg nubbins that are, like a centimeter long. Those little pieces have a really hard time staying in. It's a pain in the butt. Absolute pain in the butt. So building it was great, and it was super cool, but I really wanted to glue those things. I probably should have. I mean, it survived. It survived the move to Canada. See, fuck these spiders. These are super creepy. I don't like these. No, 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 no. I always wanted to do a 3D scan of my head, but then I thought it would make me real self-conscious, and maybe I shouldn't have that. So yes, denatured alcohol is reusable. Also learned from Reddit how to make a UV cure filter setup that acts like a dialysis. No way. So like it filters it through? That's kind of neat. Do you use like a coolant pump that you would put in like a PC, because I almost feel like, ooh, an aquatic pump might work with that too. That would be interesting. That'd be very interesting. I know sometimes people use aquatic pumps to pump like different coolant stuff whenever they are cutting glass using like a CNC machine, because if you get any little dust particles in that glass cut, it'll just shatter the whole piece. So it kind of cuts down on some of it. See, or you could work somewhere that you see a lot of people make poor life choices and throw out good stuff, like an apartment community. But I will admit that vultures and crows and raccoons all share a certain reputation for cunning that may or may not be deserved. I think that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Either way, I respect it. It's definitely a resourcefulness that a lot of other, creatures and stuff don't have. So we're in Darkshire. It's pretty dark. I don't really know what defines a shire, but it's spooky. We're going in. We taking it?
Last night, a horrible disturbance rippled through my veins. I sensed that my granddaughter...
Hey, give me those buns, sir.
I consulted the cards, and death stared up at me from the table. After taking a long
I could take anything
through a
I
dark
see,
trance,
so,
I was able to uncover a clue to this terrifying mystery. A name came to me, the name of Stalvin. Seek out the clerk in the town hall and see if you can find out more about this character. I fear for us all. As the mystical taint creeps through the forest, the need for self-protection is undeniable, adventurer.
Did
the
you
winds
say
whisper
mystical
to me, and they speak
taint?
of a great danger which waits patiently for you in the near future. If you wish to protect yourself, noble adventurer, bring to me 10
Mystical
ghoul fangs,
taint.
10 skeleton fingers, and 5 vials
I'm
of spider
deceased.
venom. For you, I shall enchant a totem of infliction which will harm those who attempt violent acts against you. As commander of the Night Watch, it is my sworn duty to protect the citizens of Darkshire. Stormwind has retracted their commissioned guards from their posts here, leaving us to our own
this
devices.
guy's mission.
If you feel worthy of the task,
Do we have any other
need your
mystical
help.
taints to,
Assist the Night Watch by
deal with?
venturing forth into Tranquil Gardens, just south of Darkshire, and slaying 8 skeletal warriors and 6 skeletal mages. The undead threat must be thwarted.
Okay, so we're going after the
Madame Ella
undead.
sent you. Stalvin, eh? Let me check the town registry. Stalvin. Let's see. Ah, here we go. I have a record of a Mr. Stalvin Mistmantle. The last recorded address is the Moonbrook Schoolhouse.
Wow, there's so
Talk
many.
about outdated. Do me a favor, will you, friend? If you happen to go out to Moonbrook, let me know if you get any update on this fellow. I like to keep the
This
records
is so
clean.
good.
As
Okay,
if the
I've
neglect
got
for the
one
residents
more
of Duskwood
this
was
way.
not bad enough now, the House of Nobles spits in the eye of the Darkshire
great.
Council with their decision to imprison Dextrin Ward in Stormwind, rather than behead the villain as per Lord Ebenlock's sentence. Ward was caught selling bodies from the cemetery to Morbid Fell, a crime
selling
punishable
bodies
by
in a
death.
cemetery.
Yet
That sounds
Stormwind claims Ward
nice.
as their prisoner. Assassinate Ward in the Stormwind Stockade, bring me his hand, and I shall reward you. Darkness seems drawn inexorably to
Got
Duskwood.
one more
Master
pick up
Caraven's
over here.
quest is the expulsion of evil
And then we should have
heresy.
all of them.
Through our efforts,
So
are
pump
the
and filter
people of
setup, but
Darkshire
use
kept
clear
safe.
hose wrapped
You
with
believe
UV?
yourself worthy to
Oh,
join
LED
us?
strips
I
to
once
force
thought
floaters
as
to
you.
cure it. That's smart.
Disillusioned by the complacency of the watch, I joined Master Caravan. If you wish to prove yourself, it will not be through
I
words.
getting this one?
Test your skills
forget the FP.
against
What's
the
the
Nightbane
FP?
Shadow Weaver Worgen in Brightwood Grove. Bright,
What is FP?
and the Rotting Orchard.
Oh,
Something's amiss at Raven Hill, adventurer.
I definitely missed the
Kaller
flight path.
swears
I will
that
go back for
someone
it.
or something is haunting the
I'm
buildings
gonna
there.
pick up this quest.
2 nights running, he's noticed the shadows moving. And the 3rd before that, he says he saw light in one of the windows. If, as you say, you care about the safety of Duskwood,
I made mistakes.
find out what monster
I'm leaving.
haunts in
I'm
Raven
leaving
Hill.
very fast.
There was an old man who used to come into town
I'm gonna
to buy
die.
supplies
I'm
rather
gonna die.
frequently,
I'm gonna
but I
die.
haven't seen him for quite some time now. He lives out in a shack overlooking Raven Hill Cemetery, if I remember
Mistakes were
correctly.
made.
Perhaps you should go see if something is amiss.
Okay.
Do you know Sven? Now there is a man who does the work of the light. He and
Okay,
his
so it's up
followers
here.
keep a camp at the northwestern edge of Duskwood.
That was close.
Unfortunately,
That's
because
definitely
they
what you
are
heard
so
too, Morb.
few,
Okay, I
they
think it
cannot
was.
even
I think that's
spare a
just what
man
she
to fetch
said.
supplies from
I don't
town.
think I
Will
misheard
you
that.
deliver these supplies to him?
I think it was
My
it was
gnomish
the
friend
taint.
Cog has promised to help me build a device which will let me peer towards the stars. A truth exists,
Your friend
beyond
Cog?
magic, that can explain the strange transformation in
So
the
I just
forest.
talked to him, right? And it works.
Bring to me a bronze tube made by a skilled
Cool.
engineer. That is the first step.
Stormwest.
Cog's blueprint.
Southwest, right? Yes. Southwest. That's what makes sense. I've gotten better. I now know that Stormwind is SW. That's the only one I know. I know Stitches, so. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Good for us. Great. Good. Okay, I follow your lead. Yeah. Do I need to put out a pet. Which pet you want? Okay, you wanna wait for me for a sec? Danke. Imp. Also, 99 IPA is like $35 a gallon here at Ranch Store. A denatured alcohol is 15 bucks a gallon. Yeah, that's just do the denatured. It's cheaper if it's better. Like, Jesus. That sounds way better solution. You miss art streams? Also just building things while watching art streams? Art streams are definitely a vibe. I will say that. They are definitely a vibe. But it is very hard as a streamer to do art streams. Specifically, like, I guess the art that I do, because, like, I have to constantly, like, I don't have time to read chat. You know what I mean? I can't have the same type of interaction. Oh, a trickster in promotions? What does a conqueror mean? Well, oh, okay. Yep, that sure as fuck ain't me. I would be, like, promoted to babykins. Whittle Warlock Babykin McGee. That would be me. That's me. Itty bitty. But that's okay. Wow. I guess you guys don't really see the guild chat because my face is covering it. It's just nothing but promotions. He's the Oprah of promotions. Is there a chance that Patchwork can be coming from behind? Okay. That makes me feel better. Oh. That's good. Just pull Professor X and use chat like a cerebral wall will make... I mean, if I could, I would. That sounds pretty freaking cool. I don't know if that's an option, though. Plus, I'm gonna be honest. When I work on cloisonnés, it is not an aesthetic thing. And when I say that, I mean, it's because my face is directly, like, on top of it. Like, my posture is the worst posture in the world. Not because it's like, your girl has bad posture. Although, yeah, but,
Hail, adventurer.
I have to be
Perhaps
completely
you've seen
perpendicular
those
to the
spiders
art
that have
piece
taken over the western
whenever
border?
I put down the wire
The
to
eight-legged
make sure that
menaces
it's,
are
like,
too
the
much for
right
us to
height
handle,
and everything.
and the commander hasn't enough manpower to spare so far from
You
Darkshire.
can also use
I hate to ask
off-the-shelf
this of
electric
you, but you seem
distillers.
like you might be able to
Easily
handle
get
them.
back to nearly
I can't promise you
90%.
anything of great value,
That's
but
awesome.
I
Hi,
can
Disa.
reward you if you can help root out the filthy bugs. Oh, and a word of advice, you'll want to
Eight-legged
avoid their
menaces.
venom if you can.
X-Men from the late 90s and early 2000s was great. Old school comic book Phoenix. Dark Phoenix. Man, loved it. Same thing with Storm. I always loved, like, the OG X-Men comic version of, like, Storm. I thought aesthetically, just stunning design. It was so well done. So well done. What did you miss? Nothing yet. There's a bunch of spiders. A lot of spiders. And then we have to kill some spiders. And we just picked up a bunch of questies. Questies for besties. For the besties. Sorry, your obsessive nerdery put you out of luck. That's totally fine. I love that. I'm so happy that we've got so many people in here who have similar hobbies. Like, that way you get to learn different corners you can cut and different ways to do things better. Innovation is key. Not too... Okay, this is a long path. Are we turning in the quest on the right? Okay, cool. You finally got your little traveler oh, you had a travel trailer set up? That's cool. Hell yeah. That sounds like fun. Ooh. Hi, Mr. Stone Man. What's poppin'? Okay, we're gonna talk to them.
No, please don't kill me. It's just me. Jitters, they're everywhere.
Jitters?
I can't escape them. Monsters in Ravenhill, and oh, couldn't be. Only harmless jitters. I've been stuck hiding in this ghost town for weeks, and I haven't eaten anything but grubs and weeds. I need some decent food, and I'm willing to trade well for it.
This
Bring
poor
me
guy.
a feast, and I'll pay you handsomely. I heard Chef Gruel at the Scarlet Raven Tavern in Darkshire makes very good dusky crab cakes.
Dusky crab cakes. We're gonna kill those spiders with some fur. We're gonna kill them with some fire, okay? Those are creepy. I don't like how creepy these are. These are a different level. You know, actually, I don't know which ones I prefer. This or the hairy ones? Shit. Neither. I hate them all. They're bad. You know, actually, I think I prefer the hairy ones. You can at least see them a little better. Ugh. So many spooters. Too many spooters. Way too many. We got a wolf as well. Nice and cold, and now you're enjoying dinner. Ooh, what's for dinner? Anything super yummy? I feel like I don't need to pick that shit up, but I did. We'll get this guy down. Another Spidey. Yeah, you're gonna be on a watch list from different alcohols and electric distillers and pumps, etc. Hell yeah! Enjoy yourself. See what you can find. I'm sure you can find something wonderful. That guy's gone. Now we got the rabid dire wolf. You get bit by one of those things, get ready for 8 shots in the belly button. Actually, I don't think they do the belly button anymore. I think they changed it. I think that's considered outdated. Yeah, it works wonders. If you make sure not to boil it all the way down. Oh yeah, because otherwise it'll burn off. Oh. Otherwise it becomes a pain in the ass to clean. You rarely ever buy new alcohol now. That's really cool. I mean, those little costs like that definitely add up. Too far away. Okay. I should have known. I should have known. Nice. I feel like I got a good amount of them and not too bad. Box of glove wholesale from a supply store, 2,000 gloves for 20 bucks. Yeah, gloves can be pretty affordable if you get them in a big enough bulk. Yeah, I feel like even if you get them from Costco, like, it's really not too bad. I always like the blue nitro ones. I don't like the ones that are super powdery. You know what I'm talking about? I like the ones that they like dye your hair with when you're at the hair salon. Some stuff to turn in and pick up. Hell yeah.
Light be with you. Need help?
Continue.
These supplies will be most useful. The aid of the Karevan family is always appreciated. Here is a little something for your trouble. I used to work one of the farms to the southeast
Perfect.
until dark riders
Ooh, I'm
from
getting
deadly paths
reputation.
descended on my farm and
That's
slaughtered my family when I
exciting.
was away. When I returned,
People
I saw
know
a
me.
shadowy figure skulking near my barn, burying something. He fled
Oh my
before I
God,
could
nothing
catch
special,
him, and
some
I couldn't
air-fried
linger, for I
chicken,
was
steamed
hot on the
broccoli, and some
heels of the
cauliflower
dark
rice?
riders, so I never discovered what was hidden.
Man.
If you can find what that shadowy
Air-fried
figure
chicken
buried, I would be
can
grateful.
fucking slap.
The hiding spot is behind the
It can
old
slap.
stump near my barn.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's
Sven
really
and I
good.
have
8
dangerous
shots in the
days ahead of
butthole.
us. What with the necromancer to the east
Oh,
and
is
all.
that the
And out
case,
here
Clay?
alone
I
as we
wouldn't
are,
know.
we have to hunt for our
Do you
own
know from
food.
experience?
It seems every time I'm heading
Has
back
this
to camp
happened to
with
you?
some meat on me, starving or rabid dire wolves come out of the forest wanting a bite. It goes without saying, living out here is
You're all for learning
dangerous
better.
work. But if you can rid us
in
of
aviation,
some of those
yeah.
wolves, we'd
I
have an
bet.
easier time of it.
Aviation is
They
freaking
mostly
cool.
prowl north and east of here, near the river.
We stay in here. We're gonna move. Okay, we just go. We gonna go. We going with it. Also, being ultrasonic cleaner for the motherboards, that's a great idea. Can you use a jewelry cleaner for that? Out of curiosity, like you know how they have those little like ultrasonic jewelry cleaners? Would that be cheaper, or would those be too small to use on something like a motherboard? I feel like it probably would be too small, unless like you just dipped it in. Got your toes wet. You know, that kind of stuff. Where is the asking for a friend? Yeah. You believe the red light district has all of our needs. Yeah, but do you even have a red light district? I thought red light district was like straight up in Berlin. Yeah, that's all like in Europe. Right? I feel like it. I could be wrong. Obviously, I'm not going there, so. Fire. Cool. You're scared of becoming allergic to resin? Also found that you're allergic to latex. So do you form allergies easily? And yeah, resin is something that you can absolutely become allergic to. Same thing with like nail polish stuff, acrylic nail polish, gel nail polish. They're starting to realize that when you get that shit on your skin repeatedly, yeah, you do get an allergy to it after a while. And it could be really uncomfortable for people. So make sure you're wearing your gloves with no holes. Can't have holes in those gloves. Gotta take care of yourself. Air fry, the adult easy bake oven. Man, I would also like the old school easy bake oven. The fact we were cooking with a light bulb, man, it blew my mind. Also, I burnt so many little brownie tins. I remember that specifically. I was very good at fucking that up. But the sugar cookies were banging. They were banging. I loved them. Innovation, not aviation? I was gonna say, do you got planes on the brain? You might, which is okay if you do. Great one. I like how you just saw Koi's comment. I'm in a weird spot because I'm not backing up. I should back up. Nope, that's not backup. Perfect. Depends on the board that you're making. So it's the exact same text. See, that's not too bad then. Good to know. I don't know if like finding an ultrasonic jewelry cleaner would be cheaper. Sometimes when you have a specialized piece of equipment, that's when that shit gets real expensive, you know? Let's see, Amsterdam, Berlin is now added to the list of travel places. Oh, is it? Well, that's good. Glad to be of assistance there for you. Giving you some ideas. Don't holes in latex defeat the purpose? Yes. Yeah. Yes, it does. You right. When you right, you right. Hi, Devious. What's up? What's up? What's up? So you couldn't get an easy bake oven because your dad said they were for girls? You just paint it black. I mean, you could just use a regular oven. I remember that we had I had an easy bake oven, and my brother had that like 90s monster maker where you pretty much make like rubber lures, but they're in the shape of like spiders and snakes and scorpions and stuff. Man, that shit smelled so horrible when you made it. It was just nothing but burnt plastic and rubber. It was just so gross. It was so gross. I remember we used it like once, and then we could only use it outside because it was like that bad. It was, those fumes probably weren't good for our small child brains.
I need a target.
Got a dire wolf on your butt. You also found Denver Airport has a train to downtown for like $12 each way. Maybe a free flight day trip to see shops and coffee. That's so cool. I am so happy for you that you get to enjoy that. Like, take advantage of as many perks as you can. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Why is this guy behind me? Okay, is he gone? Is he just staring at my little legs? Like, damn, that girl's short. Like, yep. What is this person? What? Do I know you? Doorbell? What do I know? Do I know you? I feel like I might. Maybe you level 40. We have Fran. Is Fran? See, as you get older, you've been, much more allergic to people's bullshit. I love that. Wait, okay. What am I waiting for? Waiting for the world to change? These dudes ain't normal. Okay. What's happening?
Elaine Caravan? Oh, yes, of course, the caravans. No, nothing's wrong, but it is hard for me to go into town now. The roads are dangerous,
So
and
is
I'm
it
not
because
getting
he's a
any younger.
hermit?
Maybe you can do an old man some favors?
Why are we still staring at him?
What is a poor old man to do? I need some supplies from
Behind
Darkshire,
him?
but the
Directly
village is so
behind him in
far
the
away,
room?
and I am
Or are you
so
talking about the
old
guys
and
in the
feeble,
backpack?
I would never make the trip.
Oh,
Can you
okay.
go to Darkshire and bring me back some ghost hair thread? You can get it from Madame Ava at her home on the Darkshire
missing
Square.
Should I kill him? We gonna scoop booty? I'm down to scoop booty. Those guys are no fun. I don't want them to grab my booties. So everyone can be allergic to resin over time and exposure. When you become allergic to medical grade resin, you can't have surgeries. I'd never even thought about that. That could be a significant issue. Definitely. Jesus. You wanted an oven in your room for late night snacks? Just get an air fryer in your room. Now, like, okay, you know what you should do? This is what you should do. You gotta get a mini fridge. Get a mini fridge in your little room, okay? Enjoy yourself. Have your hot pockets. Get your microwave directly on top of said mini fridge. And then on top of that microwave, you put an air fryer. And then, like, you know, you can have them late night taquitos, like whatever you want. Whatever floats your boat, you know? Get that shit done. You got all the cool toys. I don't know. They were pretty cool. When we were kids, we did have some pretty cool toys. And we were, you know, in general, we had some fun stuff. Like, we had video game consoles and stuff. It was pretty cool. I don't have any complaints on that end. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's okay. Enjoy the fire. Whoops. He who runs with wolves. Oh, wolves and spiders. Spider wolves. Spider wolves. Does whatever a spider wolf does. Your ex-girlfriend kept stuffed animals all over her bed. It killed the move. She was a taxidermist. Okay, real talk? I have a friend that I used to bartend with who was an amateur taxidermist, which is like the most concerning combination, because like you're not an actual taxidermist, you're not apprenticing under one, you're not doing deer. This dude was taking roadkill and making it into weird shit, and like it was the definition of like red flag. Big old red flag. Great bartender. A little questionable at times, you know, but drinks were on point. They were on point. Our flights only go to Denver and back due to Denver being a hub. Oh, that makes sense. Denver is awesome and only slightly cursed. Why is Denver cursed? How is it on like an Indian burial ground? Severely cursed for evening flights. So you heard that group stops today due to fog? Ooh. That's unfortunate. I can understand fog being an issue though.
Oh, good. You thinned out that pack quite a bit.
Yeah.
And without those wolves nipping out our heels, we can bind our minds to dealing
Yeah,
with
your taints are now
morbid
fine.
Here, take some of these flash bundles. They make them in town, and a lot have been donated to Sven to help with his cause.
Backpack, give me 50 feet. For real. Wolfie. We got a mini fridge in our office. It's pretty nice. Mini fridges are so much fun. I just enjoy having them. Like, it's just like, hell yeah. I don't know a single kid who has never dreamt of having like a mini fridge. And as an adult, it's like, yeah, we made it, you know? You had mold in the body for monster trucks. There's all stinky feet. Ooh, gross. Yeah, that'd be kind of ick. I understand like wanting to make trucks and stuff, but like I don't want to. Back in the 90s, before like materials were well tested, right? It was I really want to know what that shit was made of. Like for those monster makers or like the toy creator kind of shit. I really want to know what those materials were. I'm just curious how many of them have been phased out due to like freaking forever chemicals. I feel like a good portion, probably. Ooh, he fast. Fast as fuck, boy. Gonna be on fire. Flames. Set it ablaze. It's all ablaze. Cute dioramas with roadkill. They put them in little toes for ballet. Maybe fancy outfits for tea party. See, that's just so fucked up. People shouldn't be messing with dead bodies. Like that's just so strange in so many ways. Horse that shoots lasers out of its eyes in the Denver airport. Okay, there's no way that's real. There's a horse that shoots lasers out of its eyes. Is this like the sharks with laser beams on their head situation? You have one too, and it's full of root beer. Why root beer? Like that just seems so odd. Root beer is for old men. For some reason who look like Abraham Lincoln. I've always had that association with root beer. Abraham Lincoln. I have that, there's no reason for it. But that's where my brain goes. Isn't that where everyone's brains go? It's the same fridge. Love it. So you always were admired for the garage fridge. Oh, you had the garage fridge? Did it have all the good drinks? Hopefully it did. Whatever. I'm like, I don't know what's better. Oh, that's not mine. I gotta get away from you. You're not mine. Okay. Perfect, perfect. You're gonna have a garage fridge? Hell yeah, you should get you should get a garage fridge and a freezer. Actually, we have a garage freezer now. We have nothing in it. What the hell are you supposed to put in a garage freezer other than like dead bodies? What do you put in? The fucking tub of ice cream that you'd go to like Baskin Robbins for? Like, is that what? Ice cream cakes. Can I just buy ice cream cakes in bulk and then keep it in the freezer? Is this an option? Kara is old. She's not old. She's doing great, damn it. She's doing great. Root beer is the top 3 soda. Is it? Okay, I like cream soda, which is root beer adjacent. It's like root beer's hot cousin. But root beer is just, why is it spicy in a weird way? You know what I'm talking? It's a little spicy. Plus all the bubbles, it's just, I can only do root beer if it has a float. Give me the ice cream. I need my root beer with a chaser, and that chaser is a scoop of ice cream, specifically. Urethane, mostly. It contains urea or uric acid. Just pee. We're making stuff with pee in the 90s. Don't be knocking root. I mean, I'm just being honest. But no, it's a brand called Dad's Root Beer. I didn't know there was a brand called Dad's Root Beer. Is it good? Is it strictly made by dads or only drunk by dads? Maybe. Captain Starhawk, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hi. Your dad's not your dad's root beer. It's an alcoholic root beer. I've had not your dad's. It was weird. It wasn't bad. It was root beer. It was definitely root beer. You're supposed to go hunting and fishing and store meat in there. But like, can you guys really see me hunting? It's just not gonna happen. I'm not hunting. Only thing I'm gathering is like generational trauma, and some cat hair from Mochi. That's about it. That is about it. Maybe I can go find some berries, go harvest in the grocery aisles. You know, salmon would be good though. Meat in the deep freezer, extra ice science projects. That wouldn't be too bad. Thought the garage freezer was for clearance meat and steak. That was a thing. I feel like that was a thing. Kara said Sprite is spicy, and I said no, Sprite is crispy. It is crispy. Sprite is crispy. It's so good. It's so good. Zevia ice cream? Wait, Zevia cream root beer is what you mostly drink these days? Ooh. And she'd cue the epic music. Flash of light, crack of thunder, and as awesomeness arrives, here's Captain Starhawk reporting in verse, coming to you live from Iowa in the States. Hell yeah. How'd you end up in Iowa? Are you there because, like, you had to be, or was this a life choice? Garage freezers are for extra cow, pig, and deer meats. But, I guess, very, very kind of you to... You know what? I feel like you have to shop at Costco if you're gonna be, like, filling up a freezer. That's what it is. I gotta buy things in bigger bulk. Not Your Father's Root Beer isn't bad. So you got shit-faced off of it one time. And you'll never drink it ever again. But you'll drink regular root beer. Shit tastes the same. Do you not have like adjacent flashbacks to the, you know, from just having regular root beer? I would. The more crispy, the better. I could see that. Sprite does hit different, especially like late night Taco Bell Sprite. Good stuff. But McDonald's Sprite, I think, is the crispiest. Definitely. Long time. What's up, Dirt? How are you doing? I could see you hunting Elmer Fudd style. It would be the worst. I would be the worst hunter, and I could trap things, but then I'd have to like kill it. You know, I couldn't kill it. I could fish. Hunt, no. Fish, yes. It'd be good. I'd be a great fisher. That's your intro? Came up in your recommend. No way, cool. That means you must like random debauchery, but oddly chill vibes, I would assume. Pretty much gave up alcohol and the benefit of blood pressure meds. A little more important. I think that was a fantastic call. It's never good to mix alcohol with medication. I feel like anyone in their late 20s who has ever been on antidepressants will probably have the same viewpoint. Some things don't mix. Born here, felt no need to leave. Interesting. I'm originally from Illinois, so fellow Midwesterner of sorts. Granted, now I'm in the wonderful world of Canada, and it's lovely. I love it. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. Wonder what would happen if you put Pop Rocks and add Crispy Sprite to it. It would just be doubled up carbonation, right? It would just be a lot of CO2. I feel like you would just be full of gas. You'd just be a little gassy person, you know? But I feel like that would do something, especially like if you ate mint beforehand. So if you were like nomming on some like 5 gum and then you did the Pop Rocks in combination with the Sprite, I bet that would be an experience. No, Not Your Father's had that sickly sweet taste with the alcohol. Okay, that's kind of true. I can see that. I can't remember with Not Your Father's. Was that malt alcohol? Kind of like what they do with like Twisted Teas? Because that shit's just the worst. It's nothing but a hangover. No matter what form you drink it in, it's just eh. Icky, icky, icky. You buy meats from a butcher, and then you get a fourth of a cow at a time? So we do go to a butcher, and we asked them, like, is it really worth it? And they said no. And the reason they said no is because most of the meat cuts that you get are, like, really not the normal cuts that you would want. And they're like, unless you do a lot of, like, interesting cooking, you know, where you're making your own stocks and you're like, doing your own broths and all that kind of shit, they said that you probably won't be getting the value that you wish that you were getting out of it, which I'm like, okay, that's fair. That's fair, that's fair. I am getting stabbed, da-da-da-da. Grave robbers, you can kiss my butt. After you die. I hope you die soon. You can die now. Yeah, look at that death. That's good death. Everybody's dead. Does that mean we get to rob the grave now? I know that our competition's gone. We could put those bodies in our garage freezer. Find a good use for it. So meat was really expensive for your mom and sisters, so you had to make use of epic sales and clearance meat. I was living that way for a while. I actually just ended up doing fish when I was kind of in that situation. But I'm more on the fish side anyway. I just really enjoy fish. So I didn't have an issue with it. And I'm kind of good with eating the same meal. Like, I don't need to have a massive variety in my diet to be happy. I just hit the wrong button. Enjoy your immolate. Damn it. Oh my goodness. Mexican Sprite is the crispiest. Yes. Mexican Coke, though. Now that slaps in a whole different way. You don't know if Costco will do it anymore, but they used to get them to cut a 10-pound slab of beef into like 10 steaks. That's pretty good. Also frozen chicken and fish and frozen treats. I feel like I would want to use it just for frozen treats. I'd be like, oh no, endless supply of ice cream. Yay. It would be so good. It would be so good. I don't even know what ice cream I'd put in there though. Never mind, that's a lie, I do. It'd be the strawberry shortcake bars. Oh, okay, they got patrols. We'll stay back. Good though. You're a WoW fan? You're an OG player? This is my very first playthrough. I am a wee little babykins. I've never done a raid in my life. This is my first tune. Until last week, I didn't know that SW did not stand for Southwest. If that's any sign of how nubular I am. That's pretty bad. You're not looking forward to the minus 50? Minus 50 for a week in Wyoming. Minus 50? What are you what? No way. Minus 50? Are you counting it with the wind chill though? Because I was gonna say, we're in, like, Ottawa doesn't even get minus 50. We'll get like minus 15. Why am I running? I'm getting feared. Oh. I got feared. I come back. I got scared. Scared. For Teldrassil? For the Alliance, for real. Yes. Gotta love the Alliance. I just feel like the horde zones, they're just not as pretty. I like this ethereal shit. It's cool, but I really do like undead armies though. Like there's definitely something about that where I'm like, that's pretty appealing. It's cool. This is my very first like open world game like this. I've never done any games like this. I really enjoy it. It's definitely a change of pace for me to get used to mouse and keyboard and like tapping on things. And there's just so many buttons. So many buttons. It's got 8 eyes, 8 legs, 8 pirate. Oh. Yeah, that's probably factual. They probably have 8 teeth as well. You know, all that scurvy and shit. Scurvy. She's got some cane sugar Dr. Pepper. I don't think I've had that. I will say, I love Dr. Pepper. I've always loved Dr. Pepper. Also, in the 90s, I may or may not have had a chapstick that was Dr. Pepper. I also had one that was a banana Snapple. And it was in the shape of a Snapple bottle, and it was this big. I loved that shit. Real talk. It smelled so good that you could almost eat it. But I didn't, because eating chapstick is weird. Meth and coke, you say? Yes, specifically. No, turn around, little lady. Go back into the fight. Oh, Doritos? Jaritos? I don't remember how to pronounce it. The orange one. The orange one is the best. I also love anything orange. I just assumed he was dead. I'm so sorry. Over here looting before he's dropped. She had never been wowed before, but boy howdy have I been wowed now. Recently. It's still hitting the 90s here in Texas. Oh my goodness. We have our first, like, potential freeze coming soon. I like it. It kills all the bugs. Yeah, I get to step on crunchy leaves. I'm just, oh, I thought I was Kara. I thought I was doing stuff. I was not doing stuff. I'm over here being a wee little twat waffle. It's consistently -35 to -40 where you're at. Jesus. Even in the summer, you keep your freezers super cold to store human plasma. Oh, that would be that makes sense. That kind of stuff is important. Do you have to use like liquid nitrogen to cool it? I know there's certain places that do. Oh my god, it's behind me. Nope, nope, nope. Fuck you. Whatever you are, go back to the hole in which you came. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. No. No, 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 no. That was disturbing. Oh my god, was it Dr. Pepper that had the coconut milk version? It had a coconut milk version? Was it actually like nani? Or did it taste weird? Sometimes when you get stuff with coconut, it can be a little wonk, you know? Thought you said human meat for a minute. I'm gonna put human meat in a freezer. I will say it does get cold enough here where sometimes people don't put things in the fridge or the freezer. They just put it outside, which makes me happy. I'm just like, nice. Like, okay, I get it. That's pretty cool. Played Alliance because you found a home base, easier to navigate. Makes sense. That totally makes sense. At this point, you don't know what to believe. What's in that drink? The drink has 23 ingredients, right? You're talking about Dr. Pepper? Pretty sure just one of those ingredients is probably hopes and dreams. I guess that would be 2 ingredients. 2 of those are hopes and dreams. There you go. DP is pretty good though. Dr. Pepper. That's the DP I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Yes. Let's see, we just have giant air conditioners? Just big old ones? What we got over here? Is this one of those guys we don't like? Should I be wary? He's a flesh eater. No? Okay. Creepy little flesh eater. There's a big ass spider over there too. Freaking spiders. Can I shoot through a gravestone? Yes. The answer is yes. But we're true, you'd rather drink that than straight up prune juice though? I feel like if you're drinking straight up prune juice, you're on your way to like a colonoscopy. Or you're on the way to hospice. One of those, you know, unfortunately. You Can't wait to see what you do when you meet Stitches. So I'm familiar with Stitches, but not from playing WoW. So I got really big into Hearthstone for a while. So I'm familiar with like the enemies and with like the bosses and everything of that nature, but I have no idea the context in which they actually exist. So it's actually really cool to learn about like the backstories and stuff and like the missions that are related to them, because I'm just like, oh yeah, I know Van Cleef, like you can play him as a champion, and I know that you run, you know, pirates with him. And that's how you set up your deck. But I never had the mission. So it's really cool. I like it. Patches, I'm sure, will be a wonderful twat waffle of sorts. I don't even know if we could take him down, though. Are we going in? What are we doing? Oh, we're going for this guy. Okay. He looks like he's going to need a dot. Circle, circle, dot, dot. It was good. These air conditioners are about the same size of a... Oh, an Isekai truck? A little Isuzu? A little K-car? K-truck? Haritos? Oh, Haritos. There we go. Thank you. Do you like the Blackberry Dr. Pepper? Never had that one. Sounds good. The first snow here is usually on Halloween. Poor kids. Poopy jackets with costumes underneath it. Oh man, that's brutal. That is indeed brutal. This will be the first year that we potentially have trick-or-treaters, and I'm kind of excited for it. I haven't like passed out candy since I was like in high school. So I'm like, oh, this should be fun. Like, it's gonna be so cute. See all these potential kids. Turns out we only have like 2 of them. I honestly don't know how many kids we'll get. But I know some of our neighbors have young kids. So they'll probably come around. We should probably get some like fake spider web or something. Oh, look at them go. Doing good. On to this next guy. Let's see, more indoor candy stuff for kids at malls? There's stuff at malls? Interesting. I wouldn't have thought. When I lived in Tennessee, they did trunk or treat because the houses were so far apart. So what people would do, because it was a little bit more rural in that area, is they would all just drive their cars to the same parking lot. Usually it was like by a church or something, quote unquote safe. And then they would decorate the trunks, and then the kids would trick or treat at the trunks of the car. Which I was like, that's kind of weird, but like, I mean, I get it. I get it. It makes sense in the situation. All this talk of cold. It's like 80 here. Jesus, it's 80? That's wild. Some wild and crazy stuff. I would hate that. I like it cold. Nice and cold in the morning. I want to wear a jacket, you know? BG3 time. Have fun. -15 and -30. Still sucked at the airport. Took 3+ people to push the baggage cart. Oh, I bet it's one hell of a workout. Okay, I got 4 skeleton fingers. Man, you'd think you would just steal the whole fucking hand. And then you wouldn't have an issue getting all them phalanges. Like, I'm sure I can peel off some more fingers. You give me like 2 seconds and a shovel? I don't even think I need the shovel. I could probably do it without it. Where Jeff at, though? Asking for a friend. Oh, wait, wrong video game. Lol. Overworld, how are you doing? Also, Jeff is fantastic. This spider is not fantastic. And he has me dazed, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all, and it's gross. Why am I not doing the oh, fuck. I was clicking on the wrong person. Embarrassing. I'm embarrassing myself. Dishonor on me. Spider parts are gross. So gross. Make a scary walkway? Yeah. No, that would work. Scary walkway it is. Perfect. We're leveling up so good. Making all this progress. You just little smolder pop. Oh my god, no, you did not. You just K-pop demon huntered it. I love that. I love that so much. Also, I'm trying not to get that music stuck in my head, for the record. And the Soda Pop one does get stuck in my head. Okay, you wanna know what my favorite line in that whole freaking movie is? It's the one about everyone's a special snowflake, but one snowflake is probably the best. And I'm just like, okay. I like this movie. This is some funny shit. Funny shit. We all want to be that special snowflake after all, you know? It's good, it's good. Airport snowplows look like wait, they look like combines? Huge and the blades are longer than a semi-truck. Jesus. Can you imagine? Like, I could never imagine driving that, ever. That would make me so nervous. So nervous. Driving something like that? Ugh. I would hate it. Soda pop. Since you lost your insulation of fat, you get cold easily now. It kind of sucks. My hands and feet get so freaking cold so fast. That on my nose. And I feel like when I get a cold nose, it sucks, because then it makes my nose all runny. Ain't nobody like that. I don't like that. That's terrible. No. You need to lose your insulation of fat? No. Well, maybe you just need to, like, lend it. Lend it to a friend. The ghoul thing? Oh my gosh. Oh, my butt. Oh, my butt. Oh, my butt. Their butts. On fire. Remember, baby steps. That's true. That's true. Baby steps are important. Happy Friday. For real. Friday Junior. I guess Thursday would be considered Friday Junior. It would be like Diet Friday. Diet Friday's not too bad. Thank you. Thank you, Grey One. I found a fun eyeshadow that I like. It's so pretty, but I will say taking it off kind of sucks at the end of the night. Just like, oh. Hate to see it go. You see my Japanese teacher flying out of Osaka with her family? She retired from teaching, but now does adult group trips to Japan for the students that couldn't afford a trip in high school. She told you to hit her up when you have time and your passport. That's so cool. Also, a trip to Japan would be so freaking cool. You know what I found out today? So my last name's Isasaki, and you know, my dad's side of the family is Japanese, and they originally came and immigrated from Japan. Turns out there's an Isosaki shrine, and I'm just like, what? That's so cool. I gotta go touch it. Like, just let me walk in it. Like, I gotta be around. Like, that's so neat. That's so neat. How many people can say that? That's just freaking cool. I felt special. I felt so special. Favorite kind of food? Anything that's in front of me within arm's reach that I could eat. Probably sushi. I have a weakness for sushi, but also, man, if you get a good freaking bone-in ribeye in front of me, there's high chance I will demolish that. Especially if you got some sauteed mushrooms and that thing is like well seasoned, like oh. But also chicken parm is up there too. I'm a big foodie. I like a lot of food. A lot of foods. What about you? Do you have a favorite? Skeleton finger. 5 out of 10. Ooh. See, it was like 3K when you're in high school. It was like 300 short to go. Only 300? Aw. That's rough. That's so rough. Terrible. Aaron Moore, thank you so much for the follow. I'm getting attacked by a spider. Creepy spider bitches. I don't like these things. They're way too big. These are way too big, way too bulbous. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. With flight benefits, it could be able to do standby first class. Would be $360 round trip to Japan. To Japan? That's insanity. I would be going once a month. Favorite fit check? For the napalm air? Yeah. Oh. See, You're just playing on all of my stems, man. So good. Little choo-choo action, you know? We need a target. It's right here. This grave robber. He's my target. Never mind, he's dead. Well, he died. He didn't even have a funeral. You know, if you're a grave robber and you die grave robbing, hopefully you at least have dug the hole open, you know, to get to the actual casket. So when you die, if you fall, like, on top of it, is it, like, a 2-for-1 special for that grave site? Like, that would be interesting. Fall back on, lid closes. Done and done. No one would even know. They wouldn't even know. When you're growing up, your favorite food to pass around at school was marshmallow and pepperoni pizza. Okay, when you say marshmallow and pepperoni pizza, are those together? Like you putting marshmallows on that pizza, or are they separate? Because depending on what you say, you're either gonna get some judgment or you're not. Yep, just pay the taxes and fees. Oh my god. Give me your fingers. Oh my goodness. I would also like some of those phalanges, please. Don't knock it until you try it, because it was a perfect combination of salty and sweet. Yeah, I can... How big are the Are we talking mini marshmallows, or are we talking full blown? I'm using the wrong one. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. I don't need his help. I just need him to die. Be dead. That is a wild combination. Like, who figured that out? Was this a dare? And you're just like, oh shit, it's actually good. Because, like, I understand the pineapple pepperoni thing. I'm actually a huge fan of pineapple and pepperoni on pizza. Especially if you add jalapenos up in there. Like, that's nice. That's a good combo. It's good. But I just don't understand how the marshmallow even made it. Like, whose idea was marshmallow? Fluffernutters are good? Is that the peanut butter and marshmallow sandwich? Or is there something else on there? I've never had a fluffernutter. I just know that shit be sticky. Thin crust pepperoni pizza with banana peppers is your go-to. Okay, I've never gone really like the banana pepper route. I can see it being good, though. I can see it being good. The fact we're talking about marshmallows on pizza, wow. Well, that, I mean, wouldn't that make sense? We are playing WoW Grey 1. See, it's totally on point. It makes sense. Totally the direction we're going. Wow. When you're growing up in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you're talking about there. Because I think they did do that shit. Where did my thingy go? Why can I not cast? What? That was weird. That was weird as shit. Huh. I don't know what happened. I'll look into that. Ninja Turtle was a big thing. They had some really weird tastes, and one of them was marshmallows and pepperoni pizza. So you went to Pizza Hut with a bag of marshmallows and told them to put it on the pizza, and it was one of the best ideas you ever had. You know, I'm happy that that's the reason why. I think that's solid. You know, that's totally solid. Good rationale. It's got a great memory behind it. That would be just cause to try something super weird. Because you saw it on, you know, TMNT. Which also makes me think of Borderlands too, because there's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle reference mission line. And you're delivering pizza. And it's skag urine pizza. It's really icky. Peanut butter and marshmallow fluff? I feel like that would be pretty good. The only thing about marshmallows is, like, I am one of those weirdos that when I make a roasted, toasted marshmallow, I want it to look like it just came out of Mustafar. I want to give this thing the Anakin Skywalker special. I want it to be on fire and I just rip the whole top layer off. That is how I like my marshmallows. Give me all the carcinogens, please. I would like that. I would like that very much. And then I'd do it again. in all the layers. So I feel like the fluffer nutter, it wouldn't do it for me because it's not roasty toasty, and I'd want it to be roasty toasty. It's a Thai pizza from Papa Murphy's. It's chili sauce instead of tomato and zucchini chicken. That sounds pretty good. Like, I would be on board with trying that. There's only one pizza. Canadian bacon, pineapple, on a thin crust. Oh, a thick crust with extra cheese. I would do it. I also like good old Chicago style pizza too. The diabetes in one slice. Solid. So good. It could feed you for like a whole 3 days. Like, is the pizza expensive? Yeah. Do I consider it an investment? I do. In my future. There's nothing compared to the kind of drinks that you mixed when you were young. Okay, so the drinks that I was making when I was younger, specifically, was Blue Powerade and Mellow Yellow. Because it was super freaking refreshing. And also, it turned into the most acid green color. I should have known then I was gonna be in the art field. I like them colors. I just thought it was cool. It was cool. It was the frickin' titties. It was fun. I love that. That I would always mix all of my Kool-Aid flavors. I'd also mix the Jell-O flavors whenever we had Jell-O, because we were one of those families. There's a drink called a suicide. Yeah, we used to do that too with every fountain drink. Those were actually pretty good on occasion. Like, unless you got something weird. I felt like if you put too much fruit shit in there, like, it would just end up getting wonky with all the colas. But not all the time. Not all the time. But sometimes. And then when they came out with those giant drink dispensers, oh shit, I'm getting feared. I'm so scared. I got scared. At movie theaters that have literally every flavor combination under the sun. Like, I almost didn't even know what to do with that, because I'm like, I don't even know how to approach this anymore. There's just too many options. Too many. Flaming crispy marshmallows are the best. I agree completely. That's the only way to eat them. It's the only way. Do we just become best friends? You just described food by making a Star Wars reference. We are massive Star Wars fans. We've got a 4-foot Darth Vader and a 4-foot Stormtrooper in our little nerd dome. Same thing with Lord of the Rings. Massive Lord of the Rings fans too. When it comes to Star Wars stuff, me and my husband get pretty deep into the lore. And that's like what we fall asleep to. Is like, you know, Darth Bane and the Rule of Two and, and all of that stuff. So if that's what you're into, yeah, well, we could totally talk about that kind of stuff. I love it. You want to try Chicago-style pizza so bad? It's really good. It's gonna make you so full, though, that you're gonna kind of want to die. You're gonna be very, very stuffed. It's stuffed pizza. Makes sense. You think you're the only one who you didn't mix drinks? Did you have no adventurous streak in you, Kara? It's never too late. Go grab 2 drinks from the fridge. Go mix that shit. Do it now. Dorceline, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate it. You liked mixing Sunkiss and Sprite? There's not gonna be a time that these big boys will not creep me out. Like, you just ew. So much ew. No. You want Bucky's gas pump drink dispenser? I have never been to a Bucky's. I have heard that it is the closest thing to heaven that you could ever get to. Involving what? Is it a squirrel? Or is it like a chipmunk or something? What is Bucky? I just know he likes nuts. You know, I don't remember. What kind of rodent is he? I know he's one of them. You never watched Lord of the Rings? If you do, you need to watch all the extended editions. You gotta. It's so good. So good. You want to cry? You'll cry. You want to feel like you're involved in something and you belong and you're part of a clan of close-knit short people and tall people with good hair. Like, oh, it's just good shit. I can tell you exactly where so-and-so broke their foot. You know, all the reference, everything. I can tell you about Myars. Like, we got a lot of free time apparently. Maybe I should get a hobby. Probably. Oh, Padawan, you are not master yet. Fair. I'm not master. I will be a Padawan until the day I die. There's always more to learn when it comes to Star Wars Legends. Well, because you're new. Let me tell you a few things about yourself. You're a streamer, a gamer, robot builder, and an animal rescuer. What kind of robots are you building? That's pretty cool. My brother used to build robots. He was working for Johnson & Johnson, and he worked in their non-invasive surgical equipment robotics side as a mechanical engineer. So if you're ever looking for a robot job, I would recommend hitting up Johnson & Johnson. It's called Ethicon. If you're curious. And they are in Ohio. It's not quite Iowa, but I think they have a whole bunch of different locations. Buc-ee's is overrated? You think so? You know what gas station weird franchise that people are like super gung-ho about, which I also think is overrated? Sheetz. It's really big in like Pennsylvania, but they like freak out over Sheetz too. It's not quite a mini mall like Buc-ee's is, but they have all like the hot food fast kind of thing. Like it's more of one of those kind of setups. It's not horrible. It ain't good though, in my opinion. And you're from Texas. Okay, fair. But we also didn't eat out a lot. We mostly drank sweet tea. Kara, okay, so we just got Chick-fil-A here in Ottawa. And I was like, hell yeah, Chick-fil-A. Like, this is awesome. I can get a sweet tea. So I went and ordered a sweet tea. And they just give you unsweetened tea. Like, they don't actually give you sweet tea. And they just like, here's some sugar. Like, I'm sure they do sweeten it. It's just not, it's not there. It's not. It made me kind of sad. I was like, oh. You do like good Buc-ee's brisket sandwich. That's what I heard was really good there. Was their brisket. Every once in a while, I'll watch one of those like food YouTubers, a food tuber of sorts, do like reviews on places like Buc-ee's. You've created a couple different types of robots to help you with your yard work. You hate picking up sticks because if you did tedious stuff all the time, it'd be a waste of time. Absolutely. So you made a robot with a rake guard up the front. That's really freaking cool. That's super cool. So one day you just decided like, no, I'm going to learn this and I'm going to go ahead and see what I can apply it to. Or did you have a friend that was already making interesting things and you're like, yeah, I want to do that. That's awesome. Like, that's super freaking awesome. Learning how to solve remedial tasks with the power of technology in a way that is meaningful. Like, I think that's so cool. What's a hobby? It's, you know, that thing that I dream of having, but I never will. You know, the norm. Okay, we're gonna grab how many? Ooh. Okay. We got 3. Maybe? Trying to think if this is a fireball situation. Yes. Fireballs. Take it. Take it in the face. So you also created a weed trimming robot to help you with the weed trimming around your house? Hell yeah. That's freaking cool too. So you tried going there. You tried applying to Ethicon. You got turned down. They said you were too overqualified. Well, my brother ended up leaving the position like a year or 2 ago. I know they have one opening. It might be something to hit up again. That's interesting. You do like our Maverick? Morps loved Sheets. Why did Morps love Sheets? Like, why? It wasn't anything special. I mean, they had clean bathrooms. That was it. That was all they had. It wasn't anything special. I don't know. Well, now you can't drink sweet tea like that anymore. You usually do half and half. Half and half isn't bad. It's like sometimes you just want it. Just to have a sip of it, and then you go, ah, it's so sweet. And then that's it. That's all I want. I just want a little taste. A little taste of it. And if you come back to the States, you really can't get good poutine. Oh yeah, no, there's no way I could find good poutine here. Well, back home. But I don't even think there's a single place in Knoxville that has that. Has any sort of, like, poutine. I'd have to find a local Canadian who is just, like, living there or visiting and be like, can you just make me some fries with some gravy and put some cheese curds on it? Like, it just, yeah. So you went to school, you have a doctorate in robotics? That's freaking awesome. That's super cool. Like, hell yeah. So what do you do right now? That's so neat. That's just so freaking cool. My brain doesn't work like that. I don't know how my brain works. It's just not like that. It's not like that. Actually, if I would have went into engineering, because I did think about it for a while, I would have gone into metallurgy. Just because one of my cousins did it, and his wife did it, and they loved it. They just thought it was super, super cool. The people were fantastic. But when I ended up getting into school, I got into school with a pole vaulting scholarship. They didn't have the program. So I was like, cellular biology, I guess? And then I guess I'll double major with psychology. And then I ended up transferring, and it was just way faster just to tie up the psychology and graduate with that instead of being stuck in school for an additional 2 years to do the cellular bio. Part of me also didn't want to get stuck in a lab. It would have been cool, but I don't know if it would have been a good fit for me. I did end up going into the science field for a while, though. I worked at a place that was making cryogenics for, well, they were making cryogenic magnets for, like, particle accelerators and liquid level instruments for, like, liquid heal. Give it to what? Oh, no spawn, we peace? Okay. My nose is so stuffy. But yeah, they did a bunch of different applications. It was super cool. I loved working there. It was really interesting. That was the thing I loved the most. Sweet tea is really, really good. If you get it made from a nice grandma down... Yeah. Spawn can take a few seconds. Are you just sitting? No, you were in the table. No, you were sitting on the table. Look, with you sitting, we're the... like, same height. I'm such a baby. This pint glass, this glass is my whole torso. Like, what the fuck? I'm such a little lady. I'm so little. So right now you're working on a giant fighting robot project? Canada's Robo Dragon and the world's first official robot battle. Okay, first off, question. Canada's Robo Dragon. Where in Canada is this? I want to see it. That sounds cool. Kara's dancing. Get it, girl. You gotta dance on the table if you're gonna dance, though. Like, look at that. Look at that footwork. That's so good. That is so freaking good. So you can't get a job anywhere with your education. That's true. I feel like you guys are so cool. I love this so much. Oh, my goodness. No, I have all capitals. Nah, dance. We all dancing now. Oh yeah. Oh my god. This is so good. Yeah, when you're super high education, like, I feel like you're either expected to start your own business, start a passion project, a nonprofit, or be in education. Getting hired at that level without already knowing someone or having a spot specifically created for you is just incredibly difficult. Incredibly difficult. Oh my goodness. We got shield. Oh. Do you mean real steel? The steelest. The steeliest? If you had a robot, could I name it? And if I could name it, could I name it Steely Dan? Steely Dan the robot? Please? Can this be an option? I think this should be the thing. That should happen. Giant fighting robots are cool. So your boss has a highly autistic son that's very smart and also a flight attendant. She's pointing out little quirks that you have when you're overstimulated or someone you know is dyslexic. Okay, starting to making self-isolating hobbies make more sense. Hold on, I gotta reread that second sentence because I feel like I only read half of it. She keeps pointing out little quirks that you have when overstimulated or something. You know that you're dyslexic and starting to make the self-isolating hobbies make more sense. I don't know how I got loathing in there. My bad. I was like, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't fit the bill. What's happening? It turns out reading and pushing buttons with my hands is difficult simultaneously sometimes. Mobby. With your permission, you could post a link of challenge videos? You'd have to post in the Discord. So links aren't allowed in my chat just because we kept getting these crazy freaking bots posting links all the time. But if you hop in the Discord, hell fucking yeah. Post that stuff and then check it out because that sounds really freaking cool. Like super cool. Like hell yeah. Let's see, anyone ever eat ice cream with a fork because you forgot to buy spoons? I think at that point, Insane, you're supposed to just, you know, lick it because it's ice cream and you lick ice cream. Why did you use a fork? Like, use your face. That's where the face happens. Yeah, a fork where... At least you didn't pick, like, chopsticks or something weird. It was in a bowl, like, you know, like, commit. Commit to it. You know? Shit. I would still do it. That, or you just mix it up. You could have used the back of a fork. Using the back of a fork would have been just as efficient, I feel like, as using the actual, like, prawns. Oh, that's our boy. That's our boy. He's here. Who wants to touch? Can I touch him? Can I touch his bum? Touch him in the butt? You will die. Can I run fast? Little butt cheeks. Oh, no, that's me. Oh. You're gonna get aggro. Are we gonna take him down? We gonna kill him? Oh, shit. Hold on. We can Hearth? Which one we doing? What we doing? I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. We running because we champs. Okay. I mean, you don't want to make a mess on your face. There's worse things, is all I'm saying. Insane, I knew you were going to go down that route. I knew you would. I knew it. Called it. To be fair, you were set up for it. We're the Alliance. Are we running? We're running through him? Oh my god. I want to stare at him and look back, but oh, are we going in with him? Are we killing him now? No? Yes? What are we doing? What do I do with my hands? Check it out, channel. Yeah. Yeah, put it there. That was stitches. You know what they say? Snitches get stitches, but stitches get bitches. I be bitches. I walk. What he gone? We could have taken him. We could have did it. Could have did it, right? Turning stuff in because we are so successful. Is this the one that was talking about taints?
Hair thread is what you need, is it? I'm afraid I have none in stock, but I can make some for you.
I'm pretty sure she was the one that was talking about taints.
There is a poor, sad spirit, Blind Mary, who haunts an old farmhouse in the hills south of Darkshire. Here, take this spectral comb and ask Blind Mary to comb her hair. Then bring back the comb and I will glean from it the ghost hair I'll need for the thread. And take care, for dark things now lurk near that house.
Okay. Yo, ghost, comb your hair.
Cakes, do you? Well, I might be able to cook some up for you.
Okay,
I'll
I
let
like
you
crab
in
cakes.
on a little secret. Dusky crab cakes are really made from spider legs. I know it's a bit disgusting, but the cakes have a nice tangy flavor and make great snacks.
Is this the we're done? Are we sitting? How do I? Oh, go sit. Look, I'm gonna do
I
it.
hear venom web
I did it.
spiders are a good source.
I did it. We all
They
in the
nest to
chair. We're
north
so
between
cool.
the
Look.
foothills and the river.
I love this so much. Look at us. We're having so much fun. The robot is called Mega Knight. It's a mech suit, so you operate from that's just the coolest shit. That's the coolest shit. I am so happy you ended up in the chat. I'm gonna check out that video that you posted in the Discord, because that sounds just fucking phenomenal. Oh my god. You post the link. Dope. Dope. Alrighty, it is raid time. So let's find someone to raid and we'll talk about tomorrow a little bit. Oh, what a good stream. This was just so much fun. I had a blast. A freaking blast. Okay, I don't know who we're gonna raid, so I'm just gonna, let's see if we have any friends that are on. Ooh, we do. We do have some friends that are on. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and raid Nightlight Night. They're doing some Little Nightmares. So that'll be nice little spooky vibes, right? We haven't had any good spooky vibes in a little bit. Alrighty. Yeah, I know I'm sitting alone. You making fun of me, insane? Just a lone sitter in the frickin' bitch middle seat. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and all the new follows and everything. You guys are the best. So tomorrow and also Saturday, we're going to be hopefully wrapping up the DLC for Borderlands 2. I feel like, I think it'll happen quick. We should be wrapping up Borderlands either this week or early next week. It's closing in. It's closing in fast. And then from there, we'll bounce to a little bit of Monster Hunter, catch up with there, and then, you know, we'll talk about it and we'll figure out where we're going. But anyway, tomorrow's stream is 7:30 to 9:30, and hopefully I'll see you there. I hope you guys have a great freaking night. Goodbye!